Hi, we're going to do a little lesson on the difference between insects and spiders. And you can tell the difference by the way their bodies are made. And so we're going to look at that. A spider is not an insect. It's called an arachnid. Fancy word, huh? So here's an insect. An insect has how many legs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you write a 6 in there. These are not legs, these are the antennae or little like feelers. An insect can have how many wings? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you write a 4 in there. Some of them only have 2. The outer wing is hard, like on a ladybug. That's the hard red part, and then underneath is the lacy part. And here's a tricky one. An insect has how many eyes? Well, it has 2 main eyes. Sometimes it has a little tiny one up here, but most of them have 2 main eyes, and this is called a compound eye. It means it has a lot of little pieces that make it up. A spider, on the other hand, and you notice that the wings and the legs come from the middle part of the body. This is called the thorax. That's like a Dr. Seuss, isn't it? So there's the head, the thorax, and the abdomen. A spider has how many legs? Can you count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you write an 8 in there. A spider has how many wings? None. So you write a 0. A spider has how many antennae? None. And here's a funny one. Most spiders have how many eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 little eyes. So the insect, like we said, here's his body, the head, the thorax, the abdomen. How many main body parts does he have? Head, thorax, abdomen. And here's a tricky one. The leg. Now our leg starts at the hip, it bends at the knee, and it ends at the ankle. But an insect leg has, these are funny names, the coxa, trochanter, tibia, tarsi, femur. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So we said the insect has 3 main body parts. The spider only has 2, the head and the abdomen. So a spider has 2 main body parts. But the spider has the same jointed legs as an insect, only he has more of them. So his legs have how many parts? What did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like the fingers of your hand. And then I've written a little story for you about an insect or bug. And you spell bug B-U-G. That U-G sound makes the ugh. So a bug on a rug. My pug, Doug, he found a slug. The bug and the slug tug the mug to the jug. Tug. And when they accomplish their task, the bug and the slug hug. The end. So I've given you a couple pieces of paper. I would like you to draw a made-up insect and a made-up spider on here. Now you can make them up, but the bug, the insect, has to have 3 main body parts. It has to have compound eyes. It has to have 6 legs. and it can have as many as 4 wings. The spider is going to have 2 main body parts, the head and the abdomen, and no antenna, 8 legs, and no wings, and maybe 8 eyes. When you've done that, that can be the front and back cover of your little book. And then I've given you some pieces of egg carton. Now, if it has 3 main parts, which one is it going to be? It's going to be the insect or bug, isn't it? And I've given you some craft stems. I've given you 4 of each. So, if you were making an insect and you need 6 legs and you only have 4 craft stems, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to use 3 of them, because 3 plus 3 equals 6. And I made a little slot in here. The legs all come off of the thorax, and then you can bend them around to make the legs. This one you could cut, it's probably too long, you'd have to make it shorter to make the antenna. And then the same thing you would do with the spider. If you only have 4 stems, you need to have 4 on each side, and I have a little gap there for you to stick them in. And then 4 plus 4 is 8, and then you can bend these around to make the, now you can color this. I've given you a little packet with some pieces of paper in it for eyes, and I've given you some paper. I picked a light color if you want to color on it to make the wings. These would be the under wings, and these would be the over wings. You don't have to have wings if you don't want, but I think that your insect and your spider are going to be cool.